Welcome back to part 2 of the top 30 worst rivalries of all time. Now, I was thinking about 25 and I realized, no, we're going to go 5 spots to 30. Now, let's get on to number 20. Hold on, I gotta get those ranked. Because these views are going to be bad. Okay. We go with Randy Orton versus Bray Wyatt, number 24. The feud started right after SummerSlam when Randy Orton and Brock Lesnar have the worst match at that event. I'm sorry, it was the worst match on the card. Then Bray Wyatt started talking. By the way, Randy Orton could not compete at Backlash because he had a concussion, and they fed Bray the cane at Backlash. Then they had the match at No Mercy, which was the main event of that show. There was a whole presidential debate, and the match wasn't that great. Then Randy Orton joins Bray, and he said, "You can't beat him, join him." Then they were the survivors of the Raw vs. SmackDown match at Survivor Series 2016. And I already mentioned Randy Orton won the Rumble, Bray won the title, and then freaking Randy Orton burned the Wyatt house, Bray Wyatt's house. And the match at WrestleMania 33 sucked. And then they had that fucking House of Horrors match, which was horrible. So yeah, I fucking hate it. They should not have a title match. And now we go to number 23. Oh, I hate putting one of my favorite wrestlers on here, but AJ Styles and Daniel Bryan. Hold on. Okay, the feud. I mean, AJ Styles, one of the best WWE champions. You're gonna see it in my top 25 best world champions. Spoiler, but the feud started. Well, the SmackDown before Crown Jewel. They were supposed to have a Crown Jewel, but all the controversy, Dan Bryan could not go, which I applaud him for doing that. And he put AJ Styles over. Then Bryan and Miz were supposed to be captains at the Survivor Series team last year. And this is where the feud jumped the shark. Daniel Bryan. Before I get to a little sip. Ruined AJ Styles' momentum. And he had the match with Brock Lesnar, and it sucked. I did not enjoy 1 minute of that match. And you turn him heel. Spoiler, he's gonna be on my top 25 worst world champions if I can do it though. I'll get to it and I'll do it probably on Saturday. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do best first, or worst first, and then the best. Anyways, the match at TLC was good, but I did not like that he won. Then the Rumble man, oh god, with Rowan screwing it. Honestly, they should have somebody else face Bryan at the Rumble and have AJ win the Rumble and then finally get his title back. But no, they fucked it over. I hate it. I don't want to be. I never will be a Daniel Bryan fan. So there. Number 23. Number 22, John Cena versus the Great Khali. Oh my god, the Great Khali. He's not going to be. He is going to still be on here, though. John Cena, of course, he won the title at Unforgiven 2006. And he was champion until almost a full year. Until that pec muscle injury. So John Cena needed an opponent for just to waste time, basically, before SummerSlam. Who did they get? the Great Khali, because they had a match at Judgment Day in 07, and it was a shit. Their match at One Night Stand Extreme Rules, it was like, okay. It was not that bad of a false camera race. And then, yeah. But the feud was stupid, honestly. Number 22. This is the only. Number 22 was John Cena and Greg Khali, by the way. Now, this is the only TNA feud I. This is the only TNA feud I put on here. Sting and Mick Foley. Now, if awfully Mick Foley came to TNA after leaving the WWE, and then him and Sting feuded up until Lockdown. Up until Lockdown 07. Or, no, Lockdown 08, rather. They had a match at Lockdown 08, and they had Mick Foley win the title. And he was champion longer than his WWE title reigns combined. Ain't that scary? No, seriously, ain't that scary? They shouldn't have. The feud started at Destination X when Mick Foley was the ref. No, Jared was the referee. Foley was the enforcer in the Sting Kurt Angle World title match at Destination X 2009. And Foley hit Sting in the head with a chair. Yeah. This feud didn't match. They briefly continued the feud at Sacrifice with Jared Angle in it. And Sting had a match with Matt Morgan at Slammiversary. Foley lost the title in the King of Man match to Kurt Angle. So yeah, that's number 21, Sting and Mick Foley. I respect both Sting and Mick Foley, but they should not face each other in 2009, 10 years ago. Number 20, Seth Rollins and Brock Lesnar. They had a good end with Seth slaying the beast twice. Yeah. The feud, or 2015 match, I think they were supposed to have a match on the Raw after WrestleMania. The match didn't technically happen. And they had a match at Battleground, which was just Brock suplexing him over and over and over until Undertaker showed up. Geez, I wonder if that's going to make an appearance on this countdown. Ooh. But anyways, then they didn't feud again until this year when Steph won the Rumble and he chose Brock as his WrestleMania opponent. And then their match at WrestleMania, it's the reviews on there. Which is Steph, did the smart thing, punching Lesnar in the balls and Kurt stopping him 3 times. But then the feud went to hell when Brock won the Money in the Bank contract and then cashed it on Seth Rollins. Oh my god, I'm not gonna go into full rant on that. And then they had that match at SummerSlam where Seth won that Battle Royal and he fought Lesnar at SummerSlam, which was their best match, honestly, but it still wasn't that great because I can't have a great Brock Lesnar match in. Well, his match at Survivor Series 2017 was a good match, but Brock had to work with a hag like Brock. Like Tommy said in Wrestling Rampage. Yeah. The match was okay, but it had a good end with Seth being Brock, and thank goodness, don't do it again. So, anyways, we're going to stop at number 19. Number 19, this is a feud that made ECW a joke. A chairman versus a wrestler. Try to recreate something magical, like when I get to my best reference. Mr. McMahon and Bobby Lashley. Oh my god. It started with the Battle of the Billionaires match at WrestleMania 23 with Bobby Lashley in Donald Trump's corner, President of the United States, versus Umaga in Mr. McMahon's corner, which the loser of that match has to be at the billion. The Battle of the Billionaires, and whoever billionaire is going to have their head shaped all, which Lashley won, and Vince got his hair shaped all. Like I mentioned, Stone Cold was the referee in that match. Then the feud with do-rag Vince, yeah, with these 3-on-1 handcuffs at Backlash and Judgment Day. which I think Backlash was the one that Vince won the ECW title. Yeah, I think it was the one when Vince won the ECW title. How fucking stupid is that? And that made ECW look like a joke. They have another handicap match at Judgment Day where Lashley pinned Shane, which Vince said, "You didn't pin me. I'm still the ECW champion." Then they commented One Night Stand Extreme Rules. 2007 was a dark time for WWE. Lashley won the title and then got stripped away from the WWE draft. So yeah, that's number 19. So I'm going to stop right there. Part 3. I'm going to start at number 18 to number 12. So bye.